The world awakened to a shockwave that no one saw coming. Without warning, without hints, and without a single pre-announcement from his agency, Jungkook suddenly reappeared in public, sending millions of fans across continents into a frenzy unlike anything witnessed in recent months. His unexpected arrival triggered emotional outbursts, global trending hashtags, spontaneous celebrations, and non-stop speculation regarding the true reason behind his appearance. And as the hours unfolded, the story surrounding Jungkook's return grew even more compelling, layered, and electrifying. The moment the first blurry clip surfaced online, filmed by a passerby who didn't even realize they were capturing history, the atmosphere of the entire internet shifted. The video, only 7 seconds long, showed a familiar silhouette stepping out of a black vehicle, head lowered, dressed in casual dark clothing, surrounded by staff who appeared equally surprised by the sudden attention. The person behind the camera whispered, is that Jungkook?" The sound of disbelief resonated loudly, echoing the stunned reactions of millions who would later see the clip. Within minutes, the footage spread like wildfire. Fan screens lit up simultaneously, notifications flooded in waves, and people found themselves staring at the video with wide eyes and shaking hands. For weeks, Jungkook had maintained a low profile, leading many to assume he was resting, working quietly, or engaged in private preparations. But nothing could have prepared them for this abrupt re-emergence, certainly not in such a dramatic, cinematic fashion. As fans rushed to analyze the footage frame by frame, more evidence began pouring in from different angles and locations. One fan captured him walking briefly through a corridor, his posture relaxed yet purpose-driven. Another caught the moment he adjusted his mask, revealing a glimpse of his jawline, an unmistakable detail that confirmed the truth long before official sources said a word. It wasn't a look-alike, it wasn't old footage, and it wasn't a misunderstanding. It was him. The real Jungkook. The world responded with overwhelming emotion. Some fans burst into tears, overwhelmed by relief and joy. Others laughed, screamed, and messaged their friends in frantic excitement. Many simply sat still, staring at their screens in disbelief, whispering, "He's back, he's really back." Throughout Asia, Europe, the Americas, and beyond, Jungkook's return ignited an immediate global reaction, one not fueled by marketing strategies, scheduled appearances, or orchestrated publicity, but by the raw power of his presence alone. By the end of the first hour, the hashtags celebrating his reappearance had already reached the top of worldwide trends. Within 3 hours, the views on the initial clip surpassed tens of millions. By the 6th hour, every major entertainment outlet had begun pushing headlines, each trying to decode the mystery behind his sudden appearance. And by the end of the first day, the question everyone kept asking remained unanswered: why did Jungkook appear so suddenly? As the world searched for answers, observers began piecing together clues based on his attire, the behavior of his staff, and the location of his appearance. The simplicity of his outfit, a black jacket, loose pants, and a casual cap, suggested that this was not a promotional stunt or fashion event. He wasn't dressed for a photo shoot or a red carpet. He wasn't accompanied by large production crews or the typical entourage associated with major public schedules. Instead, he appeared almost like a man on a mission, moving quickly and quietly, carrying an aura of purpose rather than performance. This only deepened the intrigue. Rumors began circulating rapidly. Some insisted he was preparing a new project, possibly a collaboration that required confidentiality. Others speculated that he was filming something, perhaps a documentary, a global campaign, or a surprise music release. And then there were those who believed his appearance signaled an emotional milestone, a message to fans, a gesture of reassurance, a silent acknowledgement of the support they had given him throughout the highs and lows of his career. But the most compelling theory grew from the patterns many noticed in the background of the videos. In one clip, a staff member could be seen holding a folder with a logo partially visible, something fans immediately attempted to identify. In another, Jungkook seemed to be in a hurry, as though he needed to reach a specific destination at a specific time. Every detail, no matter how minor, became a piece of a massive puzzle fans were determined to solve. Meanwhile, reactions from fans continued to grow. Countless comments poured in: "I can't breathe. Why did he suddenly appear like this? I've waited so long. This is everything. He looks healthy and beautiful. I'm crying. Where is he going? What is happening? Jungkook, please tell us something. The emotional intensity surrounding his reappearance was not just a reflection of excitement, it was a testament to the deep connection millions feel toward him. To many, Jungkook represents more than a celebrity. He is comfort. He is inspiration. He is the familiar voice in an unfamiliar world. His existence brings warmth, and his movements, no matter how small, ripple through the hearts of global audiences. Hours later, additional footage surfaced showing Jungkook entering a building with tinted glass doors. Security quickly closed the entrance behind him, but not before cameras caught a brief smile, soft, subtle, but unmistakably genuine. It was the detail fans needed. The detail that transformed their speculation into certainty. Jungkook was not returning aimlessly. He had a reason, and it was something good. This smile, fleeting but powerful, reassured millions that whatever he was preparing or participating in, it was something he wanted to do. Something he felt excited about. Something worth appearing for. After weeks of silence, then came the breakthrough. A source, remaining anonymous but historically credible, shared information revealing the real reason behind Jungkook's sudden return to the spotlight. According to this insider, Jungkook was preparing something significant, something with emotional weight, artistic depth, and global impact. The details remained confidential, but one thing was certain: his appearance marked the beginning of a new chapter. Not a rumor. Not a vague expectation. But a real, tangible turning point. Suddenly, everything made sense: the urgency, the quiet arrival, the determined yet peaceful expression on his face. Jungkook wasn't making a random public appearance. He wasn't testing the waters or teasing fans. He was moving with intention, stepping forward into a purpose he had been preparing behind the scenes, and that was enough to bring millions joy. For many fans, the reason behind his appearance mattered less than the moment itself. The simple fact that he was healthy, present, and active again was already a cause for celebration. Tears were shed, hearts were steadied, and timelines overflowed with gratitude. Words like "he's back," "we missed you," and "thank you for appearing" dominated every platform. As the day turned into night and the news continued circulating, the excitement only intensified. Fans rewatched the clips repeatedly, analyzing the lighting, the angle, the distance, the expression in his eyes. They discussed theories, shared edits, created fan art, and generated tens of thousands of video reactions in every language imaginable. And still, even as the hours stretched on, the joy remained as powerful as ever. Jungkook's sudden appearance did not need a full explanation. It did not need a formal announcement or a detailed statement. His presence alone was enough to set the world on fire. It was enough to restore energy, hope, and happiness to millions who had missed him dearly. The simple act of stepping outside, walking in front of a camera, and allowing the world a glimpse of himself became the spark that reignited global excitement. His reappearance served as a reminder of the influence he holds, not through force, but through authenticity. Not through constant exposure, but through meaningful moments. Not through loud declarations, but through quiet impact. Jungkook's presence is powerful because it is real, because it carries soul, because it speaks directly to the hearts of those who follow him. And now, as anticipation grows and the world waits for the next step in his journey, one truth remains undeniable: millions of fans are rejoicing because Jungkook has returned, and his return marks the beginning of something extraordinary.